and the last trading day in this month. And when we start on Monday, we have a new trading month. I hope it was successfully for you this month. And most of the things you are happy. And you were happy and you are happy, of course, 'cause, you know, we have only this one life. So the first job, what we have to do is to be happy every day. So be aware that we stream this Zoom session, this morning show live on YouTube as well. So you see, if you are on YouTube right now, or if you watch the show later on YouTube, then you will find a button on your right side. So push the button and you can subscribe the channel, you can follow it so you will never miss an episode. Also, we would appreciate a lot if you give us a like, there is a thumb up, or if you say that's stupid, then give us a thumb down. Mainly you make something, you get an action with us. And if something is in your mind, then leave a comment below this video, maybe yet, or maybe later than on later when you watch it on YouTube then. So Dawn, wonderful good morning and greetings around the world, wherever you are right now. I'm talking to the world. This is really touching and I'm really happy. And I want to say thanks to Admirals that we can make this show, and to my moderator in the back, Katie, wonderful good morning. Thanks for your great support this morning as well. Without you and without Admirals, we couldn't make this show. So I guess we can say thank you to Admirals that we can make this. So let's switch to my screen and then we can talk about what we have to do today. So let's see. And again, feel free to ask whatever is in your mind, because this is your show. I prepared little things for you. And first of all, we want to have a look at our rules, which means we have a special setup. Thanks, Norbert. I was at a haircutter, so I will win the process, I know. But he's done. Oh, of course, he's done. Okay, so Thomas, wonderful good morning. I will show you a video next week. Thanks a lot. So guys, success is not a fantasy, it is a formula. And Jackie, wonderful good morning. Jackie, Kenya, right? I guess Jackie is from Kenya. One of the things I figured out during my entire whole trading career is that most of the people, most of the traders are struggling because a lack of rules. So they're following some things in internet, online, or whatever. And what we are doing here in this show is we're following strict rules. So this is a kind of structured trading. Alexander, wonderful good morning. We're following a special structure in trading. And this will give you a kind of freedom, because there is no guessing on the right side of the chart. There's just a kind of checklist, yeah. And if one of the rules doesn't fit, then switch it away. It's like on Tinder: love it, or hate it, ugly. Love it, hate it. So that's the same in trading. Yeah, don't have an opinion like that. So we have a hit quote of almost 70%. And last week or 2 weeks ago, I showed you a specific study about these rules, and there was a university in Germany. They investigated this result and this trading approach, and they figured out sometimes under special circumstances we have a hit quote over 80%. And that means we can make money with that, but it's not up to the strategy. It's always up to you. If you're willing and if you are strong enough to follow the rules all the time, not only if you are in the mood, so just only if you're willing to do that, yeah? So, and that's the rule. So we trade out of the correction. Sometimes a little bit clear, sometimes a little bit unclear, but basically we want to trade out of the correction, yeah? So the rules we are following: first rule, valid trend is needed. Rule number 2, we need a young trend. And rule number 3, trade out of correction. Rule number 2 and 3 are related to buying cheap and selling expensive, yeah? So, and rule number 4 means we have to wait until we can see the price moves. Yeah, because we cannot influence the right side of the chart. We cannot have any influence on that, so we can do nothing. Therefore, as a consequence, we need a visual confirmation that the price is turning in the correction zone. You can do it with normal candles by special patterns like bullish harami, bearish harami, whatever there is. And on the other hand, you make it easy. You work with Heiken Ashi. This is a special candle formation. So you see a balanced candle, which means the price is keeping balance there, and they turn the price there, they change the color there from red to green maybe, and then this is a great signal that maybe the correction is coming to an end and we can go in our direction and we can work in our direction. So, but I know you have maybe a couple of questions in your mind. So this is my offer to you. If you want to send us a specific question, which is not, you think it's not that for the webinar show right now, then like you saw this week, make a video. Yeah, push the button, make a video in this vertical format, then say your name, where you're coming from, and then your specific question. And then send it to livetrading@admiralmarkets.com. Yeah, and if the file is too big, then you can send it via transferxl.com through this email address. And then I will include it into the show next days, anywhere, and then we can talk about that. Okay, again, this is a great offer for you. So I'm quite sure you have some questions in your mind. And that's my social channels. You can follow on Instagram or Twitter or on Facebook as well. But most of the times I'm really busy on Twitter and on Instagram, because in Twitter you will see all my, how should I say, all my trades, and when I switch something and when I move something, or whatever it is. So you can follow me. My name is DayTrader70 there. So what we expect today, to be honest, nothing really interesting things for us as swing traders. At 11 a.m. German time, of course, we expect the unemployment numbers in EU and the preliminary flash estimate GDP, and all of that's at 11. And afternoon, employment cost index in USA and GDP of Canada. So that's the numbers for today. So for us, not really interesting, because we are swing traders in 4-hourly chart. And this is really a kind of calm trading. So, and be aware of the risk. See the bottom of this slide. You can see CFDs and Forex as well are complex instruments and come with a high risk of losing money rapidly due to leverage. So you should consider whether you understand how CFDs work or Forex works, and whether you can afford to take the high risk of losing your money. So, but as you know, that's my speech. Losing money is not funny, especially if you don't know why. Therefore, you should follow the rules. Okay, let's go through our running trades right now. So could you please give the link of the study or the name of the woman who has made the study? I think it's Christine. Yeah, of course I can do it. No problem. So let's see. I saved it here. Bachelor. Yeah, here we go. There is it. But it's in German, but you can translate it by deeply or something else. Then you can see there. So I give it into the chat. Where is my chat? Oh, here's the chat. Jesus Christ. So here we go. There is it. There you can see it here on Zoom, and then you can see the point of movement trading, which is the same outcoming of the correction. Yeah. Okay. So this is Australian dollar, Swiss franc, and nothing changed, except we are a little bit in profit right now. And we are on track because, you know, our final target is the point of control on the lower side. So which means we can make a lot of money if we will reach the point of control. And I have a lot of proofs that we will reach the point of control. I have it on the lower side. I will talk about it today because as a review of this week. So, and by the way, it's Friday, and you know, Friday we want to have a little bit review on the rest of the week. So, and I have a special question for you today. And Katie, your turn right now. The poll of the day or the question of the day is, what did you learn this week? Answer number 1, the importance of rules. Here we go. Katie, you are awesome. Amazing. Answer number 2, I must be strong enough for trading. Or maybe answer number 3, I learned nothing yet. Fine. If you say you didn't learn something, that's fine. So what did you learn this week? The importance of rules, and I guess we can copy it on YouTube as well if you want, Katie. Or I must be strong enough for trading. Or maybe you say, I didn't learn something this week. Then it's absolutely fine. I'm fine. Maybe it's my fault. Of course, I'm quite sure it's my fault. So we leave it a little bit open, and I'm going through the rest of my charts. So Australian Swiss franc, as you can see here, we don't have to do anything. We can trail the soft stop a little bit closer down to 0.7141. Yeah, and we expect that the trend will continue. So as you can see, we are fine with it. So let it run. So maybe there is a good place. So maybe there's a good range where we can sell half of our position. I guess one of the next points is this high volume zone on the left side. And that could be the point of low here, point of high, sorry. The point of high, and I will mark it here, and there we will sell half the position. Then we are fine. And then we will see if we can reach the point of control. Okay, next one. Euro Australian dollar. Yeah, we are struggling with the entry. We almost hit our stop loss, and nothing changed, guys. Nothing changed. That's my soft stop. And if we will have a close below the soft stop, I will trail the hard stop below the spike, which triggered the soft stop by close, by the way. Yeah, by close. Final target is, by the way, the point of control. Yeah. So why is this so important? It's easy, or it's a simple system. We work with prices. You don't trade euro US, you don't trade euro Australian dollar. You cannot trade that currency pair. Think it through. You trade the price. Because you always used to ask, what does it cost? And the only answer to your question, what does it cost, is not, oh, it costs euro US dollar. It costs euro Australian dollar. No, you will name a price, and it costs 1.55 Australian dollar. So your answer is always a price, and not the name, not the slogan. Yeah. Think it through. It's an interesting part of thinking how you can watch the charts. Because, by the way, this is one of the topics I want to talk about in May, how you can manage your fear or your emotions in trading. Yeah. And this is one, I give you just a cliffhanger, what is it? Not cliffhanger, it's a kind of hint. It's a give you a hand like that. Focusing on the price. I will explain in one of the sessions in May. Yeah. So there is, we have a clear, look at this one. I show it here in the slide. So we have a clear answer to the question, what did you learn this week? Almost it's 50-50. The importance of rules, and they must be strong enough for trading. And if you're one of those, you say, I learned nothing that week or yet, maybe then I have to apologize because I'm not good enough for you as a teacher, but that's fine. Maybe we don't have a connection to each other. It's possible because we have different, we have different pens. Yeah, that's fine completely. You don't have to love me. Of course not. Maybe next week, maybe fine. Or maybe you don't, maybe you know everything about trading. But then it's the question, why are you here? I think it, you should think it through. Okay, but thank you for your for joining the session, for joining the poll. And you see we're 50-50, importance of rules, and we must be strong enough for trading. That's really cool. Yeah, and it is. Both answers are kind of needs to be successful in the long run. Following rules, because it's always the same. If you cannot work with guarantees, you have to work with probabilities, and probabilities means you have specific rules. And to follow the rules all the time, that needs courage, having courage, yeah, and be strong enough, because you have to be willing to follow the rules all the time and to have patience, like in our trades right now. Euro Swiss franc, yeah, we are in profit. So we hit yesterday, by the way, we hit again our soft stop, and now you see the big benefit of having a soft stop, because we didn't have a close above the soft stop, and now we are in profit. And now you imagine you had your hard stop there. Then you have to go in again, additionally fees, another cost, another new risk, and all that points. So that's the big benefit of smart trading. If you work with soft stops, mental stop, alert here in MetaTrader, of course. So now we are quite a little bit in, we are a little bit in profit right now. And yeah, wait for it, let it run. Where we will sell half the position, let's see. Let's see. My plan is maybe round about the last point two, maybe there. Or maybe if we will reach this support zone there. And when we can see the price is struggling there and it pulls more buyers into the market, we see some kind of balance candles, then we can sell half the position. Final target is the point of control. Yeah. And don't intervene into that trade. Yes. I promise you, I bring a cactus personally to you. I swear to God, wherever you live, in Kenya, in Malaysia, wherever it is, I take a flight and bring the cactus to you personally. And this will hurt, I promise you. Just kidding, guys, just kidding. Yeah, but it will come. You can dream of me. Okay, so British pound, Australian dollar, the same. We hit our soft stop yesterday, but without a close. So let it run. If we will have a close, then we can trail this hard stop when we cut the loss. British pound, Swiss franc, kind of profit a little bit, because we said, yeah, basically we want to go short because point of control is far away. We are around about our entry. Everything is fine. The purple line means my soft stop, hard stop. There I calculate my money management. So, and then the FTSE, that's the Britain index. Yeah, everything is fine here. As you can see, we are struggling here. That's a normal behavior, guys. Don't forget, we are within the red zone. Market consider the price actually as a normal price, not too expensive, not too cheap. It's a normal price. And we are on our way back to the point of control, but this could need time. Yeah, maybe. And we sold half the position already, so we are safe. The stop is in profit. Everything is fine. Nothing can happen. Maybe we can trail the stop next week. Let's see what happens today or in the next week. But by the way, you can see, look what I show you. We come from the cheap zone, and via a trend up and down, we go back to the point of control. Am I right? Yes or no? I am. Not because I'm smart enough or I'm smarter than you, of course, by the hell not. But it's normal behavior of prices. And this is what we have to learn. And we have to follow all the time. Yeah. So there's a question. Portia, thanks for joining the session on YouTube, by the way. I learned to have courage, be kind, and I will gather that force to be with me. I hope so. And I encourage you and I support you wherever I can and however it is possible in this free of charge webinar. But be aware of that even we have this great show here, it doesn't replace a private coaching, never. Because real success comes by one-to-one, face-to-face. Because I cannot go as deep as I want in that show, because I only have around about 30 minutes. And you know, I always delay every day. I always over the time, but I do it for you. By the way, learned not to hurry. Yeah, Maninda, thanks for being here. Thomas, wonderful. Learned not to be hurry. Yes, not to hurry. Calm, guys. Musa. Deep breath. Trading is a part of your life, but life is may never be a part of your life. Okay. So I find always, Mihai says, I find always hard to choose one of your options from the pool. My personal answer is different. It's fine. Importance of rules and that I have to be strong enough. I learned a couple of weeks ago. Why do you think people who snatch you for 3 months learn this week? Watch. I don't know. It seems you have your doubts. It's fine. I showed you the study. You can do your own thing. Yeah, that's fine. It's, it's your pen. There is no right or false, whether for you, whether for you, nor for me. It's just your perception. Everything what you see there is just your perception. And at the end, it's not that we have there a kind of competition. Yeah, if you are right or if I'm right, there is no right or false in trading. We have a kind of facts. And one of the fact is we work with prices. Another fact is that we always see a trend, always. There is nothing to doubt on it. There is always a trend. Why is it? Because people buy and sell. Sometimes more buyers, prices increasing. Sometimes more sellers, prices decreasing. And at the end, you have a trend. You cannot doubt on it and you cannot discuss this with me. All the other things we can discuss, but that's two facts in trade. That's a guarantee. Yeah, and we have this guarantee and we can work with a kind of guarantee that the price will go back to its normal price, but it needs time. There's only one exception when the point of control or the normal price is switching to another area or to another price, but then I can see it. But on the other hand, trends are always there. If you follow the rules, it's fine, but I can give you this guarantee and I give you this big advice. If you are not willing to follow any rules, whatever, you don't have to follow my rules, but if you don't follow rules based on the law of probabilities, I promise you, and not only to you, Mihai, just for all the people that are listening to us, I promise you, you will never become successful with trading. Never. And this is a guarantee. If you don't follow the rule or the law of probabilities, you will never become successful in trading. Never. This is a promise and this is a guarantee. What I really learned this week is I can't do the kind of work you do for this time frame. That's the cool thing. If you cannot follow the law of probabilities in 4-hourly chart, because you have family, you have another job to do, then switch higher and do the same in daily chart. I have some of my clients in my study group, yeah, they cannot afford 4-hourly chart. They work in daily chart, and it's awesome. Because almost, except of this account, all my almost all my accounts are in daily chart and weekly chart, and all my accounts are in profit because it's a calm trading. It takes longer time. But on the other hand, all big traders, most of big traders are trading in daily chart with the most of their account, by the way. Okay, so we have weekly charts as well this week. So, and here, by the way, this is US dollar Chile. And here, yeah, we are a little bit in loss, which means during the rest of the day, yeah, trail your hard stop, not soft stop. In weekly charts, we don't trade with soft stops, yeah. Trail your hard stop a little bit above the candle of this week, yeah, just a little bit, because we're struggling with the price situation here, and we have to cut a loss, by the way, yeah. And if we have the next changing of the color, maybe, then we can go again down to the point of control. So which means, I guess actually the market is closed. I'm quite sure I can trail it. No, I cannot, because the market is closed. Do it this afternoon, yeah? And then trail it, not exactly above the candle, give it a little bit space, yeah, not exactly. US dollar Czech krone. So we are in profit here, and here we can trail our hard stop right now down to that candle, yeah, and let it run. So you see, we cut the loss piece by piece, yeah. US dollar Polish zloty as well. We are a little bit in profit, so we can trail the stop a little bit higher than that one, okay? So you see, that's the way how I trail my stops in weekly chart. Do you trading with the same rules in stock markets? Yes, I do, Danny. Because in every underlyings you have these rules. Why is it? Yeah, based on behavior of the market participants, buyers and sellers. Even you can do the same in shares. But by the way, which share you want to choose? That's the point. So maybe you have a look at DAX, so maybe S&P 500, and you go through the whole, let's make it easy, Dow 30, Dow Jones. You have 30 shares in the Dow Jones. So maybe you have 10 shares with the same signal. Based on our rules, maybe, which one you want to choose? Based on the law of probability. You have to take all of them. And I guess the account is not big enough to do that. Maybe if you have a bigger account, yeah, I can do it. But which one you want to choose? Which share you want to choose? And if you say, oh no, I trade Apple, or maybe I trade Facebook, or maybe I trade this one. This is by coincidence. It's just one share. But I promise you, I did it in the past, by the way. This is why I don't trade shares. Which one will you want to choose? It's by coincidence. Think it through. Think it through. It's a specific logic behind of that. So you choose the actual ending candle in the weekly chart to trail your stop, right? Yeah, I do. A little bit space above, but I do. So what's on my watch list today? It's Euro British Pound. Still, why is it? So basically, I can see we want to go back to the point of control, basically. So, and therefore, I want to show you, that's the trend I consider right now. This is a move. This is a correction. That's the next move. You can consider this one, but there is no change of the color, so I let it go. So it's fine. And here we go. There was the correction. It was a kind of bit at 38%. I will show you. So here we go. You see, we hit 38, but without a close. It's a little bit against the rules, but this is a kind of exception because the crucial point is where we are. So on where we are is really clear. We are deep in the green zone. So this is one of the seldom cases of an exception where I, bend a little bit rule number 3. Seldom case, again, put it on your note, seldom case. only we are deep in the green zone. Yeah, therefore, wait until the color, until the candle is finished. So we have, you see it on the lower side, we have a little bit increasing volume in this candle right now, which means the basic setup, you can see it is facing upwards. So this is a big move going up. It's not a stable trend, right? Not a valid trend, but we can see the price will go up to the point of control. So we can use that. We have a secondary trend, which is facing upwards as well. We don't have a close, but that's fine in that seldom case, which means we can speculate on a trend, on a breakout, which means I will, here we go, I will set a pending order. By the way, here, where is it? Here at the point 2, not lower, give it a little bit space. So if the price will go up, then we will see a trend, a breakout to the upper side. This is kind of a little bit exception of the rules, but it's the same rules, trend in the correction, out of the correction. So give it a little bit space. So, and now I want to show you how you can calculate with the special edition of MetaTrader 5, how you can calculate maybe your money. So maybe we will trail the hard stop below the last point 3. No, if you will see a trend, a breakout, then we set the stop loss below that, which means here's maybe the entry and here is the soft stop, which means we have 52 pips on risk. So I use the mini terminal, for example, can show you. So that means here, by the way, and I say calculate 1%, 52, which means, oh, stupid. So which means it's, I have a volume, I can set a volume of 0. Based on 1% of my balance, which means I can afford round about 0.1 microlot. So that's fine. And now I know I can use it in that way. So let's open the trade, set a pending order there. No, that's 0. Can do that. Here we go. 0.01. So here we go. I open the trade, stop buy. Here we go. Yeah. So, and then the possible stop loss is below the last point 3 here. And the soft stop at the beginning is trailed bar by bar. Put your note on it. Yeah. In this index, in this currency pair, we do it in that way. Yeah. Soft stop is trailed bar by bar, and hard stop, where you calculate your risk, is there. Okay. So fine. Next one, Euro New Zealand dollar. We are waiting. You see, this is a kind of uptrend, but we are struggling here. And you see we have high volume there on the left side. There is no need to open a trade before the weekend. British pound, US dollar. Yeah, it's a kind of uptrend. Unfortunately, I know we want to go short back to the point of control, but actually we see it's an uptrend. And maybe we can calculate, we can speculate that the price will go up there. So if you have a look at the weekly chart, for example, to have a look at the big picture, then you can see where we are. And here we had a correction and we're going up again, which means in weekly chart, the trend will continue to the upper side. And this is really interesting. And this situation we should use for our 4-hourly chart as well, but not yet. You see the price is going down. So just keep in your watch list. New Zealand Swiss franc. on my watch list to go down to the back of to the point of control, but actually the price is struggling here and we will wait on it. It's just a watch list. I will inform you on Twitter if I open the trade, okay? Just on a watch list. So, and in weekly chart, I have this one. It's US dollar, euro, Russian ruble. So we have a lot of space to go down to the back to the point of control. Now we have a change of the color this week, and last week we had high volume on this kind of balanced candle here, which means we will open the trade on Monday morning or maybe late this evening below that candle. Yeah. So put it on your watch list and calculate your risk. The stop loss, hard stop in weekly chart is above the red candle. Yeah. And then we want to go down. So this is what I want to show you. I'm waiting that the price, the point of control is switching up. This is US dollar, Brazil real. And I want to give you the proof that sometimes the point of control is switching to another space. And here we go. You see high volume, exactly the same level like in the the current point of control. And I will have opened this chart to prove you that how the price is working. Yeah. And yeah, this is nothing. But in this case, I want to show you the proof about the price. So you see, again, there is the point of control. And now watch the chart. We come from a deep zone, green, deep, cheap zone. And we reached finally the point of control. Then we were in an expensive price and we reached the point of control again. And how does it work? Yeah, look, where is my, here we go. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Look, how does it work? Not anyhow. Finally, it works with a lovely trend. Movement correction, movement correction, movement correction, movement correction, and hit the point of control. Yeah. And then the other way, from the point of control away, movement correction, movement correction, movement correction, movement correction. It's like a song, movement correction. It's like a mantra. Yeah, and it's always the same. You cannot doubt, you cannot discuss with me that this is not a trend. Always we have trend. It's based on human behavior. Movement, correction, movement, correction, movement, correction. That's all, guys. You want to see more? Look, I will show you. Even in one of our trades, look at this one. Finally, it's awesome. Look what happens in US dollar, Swiss franc, for example. You see that? And if you have your doubts, I'm fine with it. But there is no reason to have a doubt on that system. Yeah. By the way, from expensive back, not anyhow, exactly to the point of control. And how does it work? How does it work? Movement correction, 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 bam. Any of the questions anymore? Believe it or don't, it's your choice, not mine. Yeah. So if you make a kind of review of our week this week, so we talked a bit of private goals of traders. Let me repeat. Then a review of closed trades. I showed you a couple of what we learned about closed trades. Then we had the Fed decision this week. And then yesterday we talked about the hidden truth about trading. Is it possible to become rich in trading? No, it's not. If you have a small account, it's not. If you follow the rules, it's not, but you can make money with trading. And do you know why I'm absolutely sure that you can get this challenge? You know why I am sure that you can get it? I will show you. I found something. I found you. Yeah, I found you. When you won your first fight in this life. You want to see it? I will show you. That's was your first fight. And you won it. You remember? You won your first race in your life. You won it already. Why you shouldn't do it again? You have this picture in deep, deep, deep in your mind. Because you watched yourself by hitting the egg. Because you was the winner. You was the winner. You were the winner. You were the winner. And the winner is, it's you. You won the game. That's the reason why you're here. And that is the point. And that is the reason why I believe that you can do it again. And it's not over until you win. And with this, I want to send you into your weekend. Always have courage and be kind. And may the force of the rules be with you. See you next week. Thanks for joining.